FiveBelow is a magical little land, almost like if Wish.com had a physical store, where most things cost, you guessed it, $5 or less, which means they have a gaming section. So naturally, I had to see if I could build a gaming setup from FiveBelow for less than $100. So here is my box of FiveBelow crap that I picked up. Let's pull everything out one by one, test it out, and see if it's any good. First, we have the Wireless Pro Controller for Switch. This is compatible with PC and Switch, has vibration function, turbo function, screenshot function, USB Type-C charging, and a rechargeable battery inside. So the box is very basic. You do get a USB-C cable though, which is nice. And then here is the controller. First off, the print for the X and the Y button is completely offset, but you do get buttons all across here, and then that D-pad is bad. Okay, joysticks actually feel okay. They're completely flat on top, which is really weird. Ooh, they are pretty clicky though, I'll give them that, I guess. First off, every single button on this thing is super mushy. Now I will say it's a $15 controller, so I understand that. Half the time the D-pad doesn't even register the input. I will have to touch it multiple times, just constantly clicking on it before it finally starts picking up. But then more than anything are these joysticks right here. Now, I will say they're pretty responsive joysticks. I will give them props for that, but they're basically completely flat on top. I mean, they are god-awful. It's a horribly uncomfortable controller to use. Not to mention the size and the ergonomics just in general are not good. At least the triggers do feel pretty good. I'll give them props for that. However, for 15 bucks, this controller is god-awful. I mean, it is really bad. And in all honesty, $5, maybe 10 would be the tops I pay for this. If you see this at your local FiveBelow, I do not recommend picking it up. Even if it's for your secondary controller or something like that, or something you just want to give to your niece and nephew so they can play along with you, this is a really bad controller. Now, since I am an avid PC player, of course we gotta have a mouse, so I found this one right here, the Slim Wireless Mouse. Now, they do have another mouse that I saw on their website. I couldn't find it in store, so unfortunately couldn't make it in this video. So this requires 2 AAA batteries, has ultra slim design, can connect via USB, smooth responsive cursor control, easy scrolling. Is it a wireless mouse? It connects USB. Oh my God, it has a dongle, so it's not Bluetooth. That's incredible. And now I'm actually really excited for this mouse. It feels incredibly cheap. I don't know what sensors on there. I mean, this feels like this maybe weighs like an ounce. Test her out. I will say the clicks actually don't feel too bad. That scroll wheel is disgusting. Good click on the scroll wheel, and a DPI button right there. These little tiny PTFE feet right here. Actually, I think those are just plastic. I don't even think, oh God. So a couple things I already have to point out about this mouse. It's just one of those like infrared laser beams for the actual sensor, which is god awful. The scroll wheel has no grip to it. It's just solid plastic, but it does slide surprisingly well for the fact that it doesn't have actual feet. It doesn't use actual PTFE feet. And then the DPI button, I don't know what the DPI settings are, but whatever I'm clicking through with the DPI, it is way higher than I'm used to using. So we'll see how this goes. It's probably gonna be pretty terrible. I mean, it feels like an Apple Magic Mouse. It's that uncomfortable to grip and stuff. Like, it's just not a good mouse. Oh God, and the liftoff distance is so high. I'll have to look up later how much I actually paid for this thing, but however much it was probably too much. See that? It just like moved her down on its own. I can't hit anything! Oh my God, it's so bad. I've probably done like 10 damage the entire game. This is really bad. Oh my God, this mouse. Dude, this is the worst. I don't care how much this mouse costs. I genuinely don't care. Like, it's not worth it. Whatever this mouse costs, it's not worth it. Next up is one I'm most excited for, an RGB cooling fan. It does have RGB colors right here, but I'm assuming, I guess they're all static. So it has LED light up, strong fan power, efficient cooling, anti-slide cushions, and it's USB powered. It is compatible with video game consoles, tablets, notebooks, and PC. Oh, most importantly though, it's rated G for gamers. This thing feels as cheap as it sounds. Yeah, this is literally the cheapest hunk of plastic ever. It does have these little pads right here. I guess that's what they were talking about. Okay, anti-skid pads on the bottom too. So I guess you just lay it down and then you put whatever you need to keep cool on top of this right here. Let's test it out. So my MacBook Air doesn't typically have just a ton of issues running hot anyways, but we have this super sick, really cool RGB fan, gamer fan, sorry. And so our temperatures can only get better, right? So it is actually RGB, which is kind of impressive to me. I'm not gonna lie, because most things like this usually aren't. Usually they kind of lie about it. So It is RGB. It's not well diffused all the way across. It's mainly just right here in this little area. So I will say, I'm impressed that it actually is putting off a pretty decent amount of air. I can actually feel the airflow coming around this. It's only $5, so I don't feel like that's too bad. I've seen people in the past buy laptop coolers like these and stuff. If anything, for $5, you're getting a USB RGB fan that you can just do anything you want with. Now we're getting to the good stuff, and right here we have one thing that's super essential to any gaming setup, and that's flare. You gotta have your gaming setup pop, or nobody's gonna care about your gaming setup. You can't brag about it on Reddit. And we have a sign. Respect the drip. So with this sign, there's so many things. It says it's a car sign, but for today, and in my opinion, this is a gaming sign because you have the drip, baby. Okay, now for real though. What kind of gaming setup would it be if you didn't have audio? And most importantly to audio is a gaming headset. So we have the GlitterCat headphones with a 3.5mm jack, high quality sound, and an adjustable headband. Unfortunately, they don't have a built-in mic. Wait. No. You actually shake up the glitter. Look at that. Look. Watch it spew. Watch it spew. They do mark it left to right. Oh, snaps. They're portable. Oh, what is that? I guess some glue or something ran right there. Oh, that's disgusting. They are adjustable in size, thank goodness. They have a mic. They have a built-in mic. Okay, we're gonna test that mic out. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, these are incredibly comfortable. There's something that can be said about a man that can comfortably wear GlitterCat headphones, and today I'm proud to say that I am that man. Now clearly it would be unfair to test these out with their gaming performance, so what I want to do is, let's see how they sound for music, and then we'll test out this inline mic, because I got a feeling it's going to sound great. It's not terrible. Like, if you were a massive bass head, it's not awful. It's just basically all pure bass. There's no mids at all. So bad. Not to mention the fact that this headset is so uncomfortable. It may be meant for kids, but it is crushing down in my head right now. So maybe the microphone on this headset is its saving grace? Now to carry on with the audio, let's go ahead and take our listening experience externally with a speaker. But not just any speaker, a wireless gaming speaker. So right here on the back, we have an on-off switch, volume controls, Bluetooth, high quality sound, and color changing. My God, so it might actually be RGB. Well, let's find out. So here is the speaker itself. It feels as cheap as what I paid for. I think I paid $10 for this thing right here. So there's the on-off switch. They use, they went micro USB. So you do get a micro USB cable. Kind of a bummer about that. I mean, I can't really expect a whole lot. They did put ports on the back, so it actually can draw in some air, and then of course your controls on top. So we do have our FiveBelow gaming speaker set up and ready to use. It does have RGB, it's not just LED, which is surprising to me. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, it sounds terrible, but thankfully I did only pay $5 for this, so that is a plus right there. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of Game Pass on this so you can hear just how terrible this speaker is. There's no bass on it whatsoever. Please. I don't even want to hear music in my games. It's so disgusting, man. Now, not only do they have peripherals, but they also have games. We picked up a copy of Battlefield 1 for the Xbox. Technically the Xbox One edition, which I think I still have an Xbox One, but if you have an Xbox Series X, you can play it on that too. So let's see how Battlefield 1 still holds up on the Xbox One. So my nostalgic bones are tingling right now. I haven't played Battlefield 1 in I don't know how many years. It's been a long time, but I'm pretty excited. So let's see if we can get into a multiplayer match. I'm curious to see if people even still play this anymore. If they do, it's probably all hackers. We're going Duff Squad, baby! One thing the Battlefield games have always had is just incredible audio. Like, the audio is just phenomenal, man. No! This game is trash already. Can we get a kill? I want to see, can we get a kill? Oh my God! I feel like I just turned so slow. Yeah! Baby! Easy clap. Oh, yeah, so my $5 game just crashed my Xbox. The hits just keep on getting better, as now we have the Booga keyboard. I think Booga is a streamer. I have no idea. But we do have this this one-handed LED gaming keyboard. So once again, it's not RGB, it is LED. So we have a one-handed LED keyboard, which I've actually always wanted to try one-handed keyboard just because I do like the idea of having all the keys that you mainly use for shooters and for most games when you're playing mouse and keyboard all in one little group. And then here is our one-handed keyboard. Oh no, it's not level. Oh no. It's not level at all, so you're gonna need the booklet to fix that. There we go. Okay, so it is membrane for sure. I do like that everything is like right there though. That is kind of cool. Even the keycaps are already pre-faded on top. Oh my God. If I remember correctly, I think I paid 10 bucks for this, maybe 5. Hopefully I only paid 5. If I paid 10 bucks for it, then I'm very ashamed of myself. So I figured the best way to test out this one-handed keyboard is with an MMO. So here we go. Let's give it a whirl. I will say I hate the fact that it doesn't sit even. It's all rocking back and forth. That's pretty gross. As far as comfort goes, it's really not too bad though. I like the wrist rest quite a bit. The biggest downside is just the fact that they're membrane switches and not mechanical switches, which I mean, for the price that I paid for this, I'm not surprised. But once you go with the mechanical switch, man, it's just hard to go back to a membrane. Oh my God, the rock, the way it rocks back and forth is so gross, man. That part I cannot do. It's really nasty feeling. Now to make my brand new wireless mouse actually feel at home, we had to get rid of that mouse pad because we have the LED light gaming mouse pad. It has a purple LED light, on-off switch, USB connector, smooth textile surface, and anti-slip rubber base. And this I do believe cost 10 bucks. So for $10, if it is a decent mouse pad, that is actually not a bad deal. That is a lot smaller than the box makes it look. So it's micro USB. God dang it. The edges are completely curled right now, so that's gonna need some time to fall. Texture really isn't too bad. Like, it actually is somewhat smooth. It's a little aggressive. Let's test it out with this mouse right here, my Razer. That's not too bad. So unfortunately, I couldn't get the gaming mat to actually lay down flat, so it does have a lot of peeled up edges on it right there, but the best part about it though is that since it's a gamer mat, it does have color. It doesn't have RGB, which is sad, but it does have, boom, purple LEDs, baby. So anyways, let's try it out with some aim labs and see if it's pretty good. It feels smooth right now, so maybe it's pretty good. This is really bad. This is gonna be a really bad score. Ah! Oh God, this is really bad. Oh, that was a disgusting score. That was really bad. Woo! So the mouse pad itself actually feels pretty good. It's definitely smaller than what I'm used to, for dang sure.
That's what she said.
But it's not bad though. It feels really good. The coloring's good. I just wish it would lay down flat. How much did I pay for this thing? Let me see. Okay, so we paid $5 for this thing, which I think $5 for this mouse pad right here, if you just needed a mouse pad to get yourself started, it's pretty dang good, and the coloring's really good, so, not bad. Now we have 2 more items, and this one right here is incredibly important because you can't be caught dead using just a basic headset mic. So we need a microphone that can really amplify the beautiful sound of our voice. And thankfully, FiveBelow came in clutch with the Booga LED microphone. I'm very excited to see this thing, and I'm more excited to hear how it actually sounds. So here is the Booga. What the hell is going on with this thing? Okay, look at the condenser on this little guy. That is wild. So we got the mic right here, a giant on-off switch, which I do appreciate that way you can easily tap the on-off switch. And then of course what I think is a nice long cable. Let's see how long this cable is. Hopefully it's nice and long. Yeah, that's pretty good, Lean. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's probably what, about 3.5, maybe 4 feet, so. We're doing a complete blind test to see how this mic actually sounds, so I won't know till after I listen to this recording, so hopefully it's not terrible. Holy, I did not know that this mic was gonna sound that terrible. That's god-awful. Like, that's really, really bad. I paid 10 bucks for that mic, and genuinely, there are billions of mics out there that sound way better than that for $10, so do not, please do not invest in the Booga gaming mic, whatever, from FiveBelow. It's god-awful. Now the final piece of all this right here, which I have been most excited for, is the gaming chair green screen. So this is a green screen that looks like it's pretty decent size. It says 42, it's basically 43 by 43 inch right here. It's made for streamers, in which it has a businessman, not a streamer right there, a carrying bag included, and adjustable straps. So this is made to wrap around your chair. That way it can be connected to the back of your chair, and that way you don't have to have a green screen set up behind you. So the bag that it comes in is also green, which is a nice touch. That's pretty decent size. That is pretty dang good size. Holy crap. Let's see if we can slap our super cool gamer chair green screen onto a non-gaming chair, because I don't have one. I don't know why. I think this cost me 15 bucks, but it's actually on clearance right now at FiveBelow for $5. So this could possibly be the best deal of all this and the best product of everything I've shown. Oh! We're getting this slipped on the back right here. Tighten up this Velcro just a tad. And then this strap actually doesn't really have anywhere to go. So we'll just kind of do it like that. Now we have a big ass green screen on our chair. So it's definitely not perfect, but if you can get it on sale right now for $5, I think it's a pretty solid option, especially if you're just wanting a green screen of some type. With it being right up against your back like this, it's really hard to get it lit up enough, and that's kind of a key part of being able to key something out properly when you're keying out a color, is you need that background or whatever that color is in the back to be able to be illuminated properly. So that's the only bummer with it being so close to you. You can't really light it properly, but there definitely are worse options out there. And I mean, like I said, if you can get it on sale for $5, this is going to be hard to beat. If you have any stores you want me to do this with next, leave it down below. And also make sure you check out this video right here of some awesome gaming earbuds for your Nintendo Switch. Now I need to find a barrel to burn all this crap.